Some people say the best way to avoid being arrested for a crime is not to do them. They're probably right. This is the fastest confessions from suspects in police interrogations. Let's take a look.
Interrogations can go on for hours or even days, but in some rare cases, interrogations can last just seconds.
Oh, he's gone. Well, see you later, mate.
From accidentally
no idea.
confessing to escapes, these are 5 of the fastest police interrogations in history.
Wow, they have like the times and everything set up. This is some good ass editing. Let's see, we got 9 minutes, 13 seconds. Wait, wait. Is this 9 hours or is it 13 seconds and 5 seconds? No, nah. That can't be 5 seconds, surely not.
Starting with Raymond Gates, demonstrating exactly how to head straight to prison in seconds. Raymond was brought in after police obtained footage of him assaulting a 17-year-old girl. Police had to prove
17-year-old victim and an 18-year-old friend were socializing at his home when they eventually forced himself on the minor. What? Where Lenona began recording the attack via the social media app Periscope. Isn't that Twitter's live streaming platform? She was live streaming it, allowing others online to watch it in real time. Jesus Christ. She live streamed it. I mean, honestly, that's the best way to protect yourself in this kind of situations. I've always thought in my head, you know, when you're lying in bed at nights and you're just going through the scenarios. One of the good ways, I think, to maybe stop someone from doing crimes on you is to live stream it. Just go live. Just go live on something, because then you have like the live. It can't be deleted. Obviously, it doesn't work in every situation. Obviously, like someone can just grab the phone, throw it on the floor. There's a lot of different ways that could go wrong, but it's better, I think, than just like recording normally on a video to be live streaming, because then people are watching things in real time.
Year-old girl. Police had to prove that the girl never gave consent, which was difficult given that only some of the attack was caught on camera, but became a lot easier when Raymond almost instantly made a huge slip-up in the interrogation that put him dead to rights.
This girl came back to my house. She's telling me she wants to lose her virginity, man. She's ready to do it and everything. And then right a couple seconds before, and she's like, I don't know, and stuff like that.
17, you know.
Everything's cool. She's cool with making out.
But when she screamed, "Stop! Please don't do this. It hurts so much."
I was already inside of her at that point. I mean,
What? What do you mean? Dude, that's like the most straightforward thing in the world. She said, no, I don't want to do this. This hurts so much. And he was like, well, I don't know, man. I came this far. What kind of dumbass broken brain has this guy got?
like the, oh no, stop. I'm already like inside of her there, man. It's already like, that's when she's like, oh, it hurts. Which it hurts when a girl gets her virginity taken.
And
How old is this guy? This guy like 29 years old?
without even trying,
Minor, by the
said
way.
everything they needed to convict him.
What a fucking moron. He's so dumb. I mean, I'm glad that he's so dumb in a way because it made it easier to convict him. But my God, humans are, I don't know, man. I don't think we're going to get to other planets, guys. I don't think we're going to make it to other planets. I don't think we're smart enough to do it.
So he was quickly found guilty and sentenced to 9 years in prison.
9
While
years.
Raymond's interview and
I don't know if 9 years is enough. Like, he just admitted to R-word, right? He just straight up said it. And it was live streamed. How much more evidence can you possibly need? In these situations, most like sexual assault crimes don't get convicted. In fact, most don't even get reported. Most don't get convicted because it's hard to acquire evidence. People are scared about going to the authorities. Like, there's not a lot of evidence sometimes in some situations. But man, I think maybe you should just throw the book at the ones that do it. Just be like, yeah, really, really throw the book at them.
ended in under 10 minutes, Quantrell Schwarzlow did it even faster, with his interrogation ending in just seconds.
What?
But not in the way you'd think.
Oh, he tossed himself out a window. Okay, so he's there. He's thinking about
Quantrell
it.
was brought
He's
in
chilling.
for strangling a girl and assaulting her, a crime he clearly didn't want to be convicted of.
Shocker. Oh my God, he spent 10 seconds in that room. Dude, there's no... Oh my God! He just ran away! I mean, he must have been on the first floor. Surely he was on the first floor. Dude, oh no. The guy... Okay, that's kind of funny. The dude just walks in. He's like, oh, fuck, no, God damn it. Why do you even have these windows that can open? I swear, hotels don't have windows that you can open.
Unfortunately for Quantrell, his handcuffs were a dead giveaway, and he was captured 4 hours later. While it's unknown...
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna run to the park and be like, listen, guys, I got in a crazy situation. Big kinky thing, right? Kinky thing. She went mad, started chasing me with a knife. I already had the handcuffs on. What am I to do in this situation? You guys gotta help me. You gotta find like a blade. You gotta find like a hammer to smash these handcuffs. I promise, not real. Definitely not real. Didn't do a crime.
Knowing exactly what happens to Quantrell after, this clip will forever put him in the Interrogation Hall of Fame. However, Ricky Hawthorne took a much more straightforward approach to ending his interrogation, managing to confess in record time.
Okay.
He was found covered in blood near the bodies of Lara Kuchar and Tommy Skeens.
Okay.
Lara had clearly been assaulted. Ricky's DNA was also found at the scene, so police had no worries when bringing him in. Surprisingly though, Ricky would make it even easier for them.
Hey, come on.
Okay.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, I did.
I was-
I did.
You know what? Let's do this.
I did it, but I think somebody came behind me and finished it.
What? I think someone came in behind me and finished it. How do you think you're gonna spin this story? Like, yeah, no, I did it. I definitely did it. But
So much for staying silent. However, Ricky is alleging that he wasn't actually the murderer. He just attacked the couple and assaulted Laura. It was someone
Interesting.
else that finished the job. Even though the evidence was stacked against him, he still would have had a better chance of getting away with it if he just stayed silent.
wait, he said that someone else.
3 more people. I don't know.
And you know what?
They was living when I left, but I think somebody came in behind me and finished them off. I did beat the shit out of them.
Oh my god! What? I mean, that's just a 10 out of 10 confession right there, isn't it? He came in, he said, I did it. Yeah, I mean, I did it. I came in. I beat them up. Like, I really gave it to them. To the point where, like, they were done. They were out on the floor, knocked unconscious. Definitely unconscious, not dead. Unconscious, totally saw them breathing. I think muscle spasms were definitely happening. And then someone else, this guy dressed in a clown mask came in behind, must have had a wrench. I barely made out with my life. It was the other guy. He came in, he finished them off. I did beat them up though. I definitely did do that. That was me. Please attribute that to me.
But it was somebody else. I left.
Despite his claims, it was determined that the couple died of the injuries inflicted by Ricky, and he was later
Shocker.
found guilty of first and second-degree murder, as well as battery in the assault on Laura. But Jared Murray takes the cake for the most insane interrogation in history. Jared had shot his friend in the head during a car ride to Walmart for no other reason than to know what it felt like to kill someone.
So these people are just in the world, and if you live in America, they just get guns. You can just buy them, and you can just shoot someone in the head to see what it would feel like. What absolute psychopath!
Jared attempted to flee by hitchhiking to Canada, but was picked up by an officer after perfectly matching the perp's description. The officer took him into custody, where a quick but truly chilling interview took.
Oh, dude, does he have a fucking trench coat on? Does he have like the Reddit mod set up? He's got a suit and he's got a tie on.
place.
Okay, and what do you remember telling me?
In summation that I'm guilty, yes.
Of what?
Oh my god, he said in summation. Lock him up. He needs an extra charge for saying that.
Murder.
Okay, and who did you murder?
Gennaro.
Okay, and how did you murder him?
With a gun. I shot him in the head twice.
Twice?
3 shots were fired, 1 missed.
Jared
You missed? I thought he was in the car next to him. How do you miss?
isn't hanging around here, and apparently had already confessed before he even made it to the station. But what's interesting about this interrogation isn't the speed at which he confessed, it's exactly why, as well as his general demeanor throughout the interview.
Okay. Jared, give me your full name.
Jared Lindruth Wayne Murray.
This man owns a fedora.
What's your date of birth?
July the 20th, 1994.
And how'd you guys hook up?
I went down to his dorm room and asked if I could be given a ride to Walmart in exchange for $20 gas money.
I bet he said it like that too. The full-on like Oblivion NPC conversation. Hello, Jared. Could I be please given a ride to Walmart in exchange for $20 USD currency for gas money? Would you be able to do this for me, Jared? If the answer is yay, then I shall meet you down at your vehicle. If nay, then I shall see you later on.
Okay. And did he agree to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that's a couple miles from the school?
1.7 miles, sir.
1 point.
What? How do you even know that, man? How do you Why do you hold that information in your brain? 1.7 miles? Is that the kind of thing that people know?
Okay. Now, so he took you to Walmart,
Yes, sir.
and did you both go in?
No, we did not go in, sir.
And why not?
We pulled into the parking lot, then I pulled the weapon on him and demanded that he take me to Asher, Oklahoma, sir.
Why?
Why did all of a sudden did you decide that you needed to go to Asher?
Because I was planning to take him out into the country and kill him.
Jared lacks any form
Jesus
of
Christ.
empathy, remorse, or knowledge that what he's done is a bad thing. He merely expresses his actions as though they were fact, and in a later psychological assessment, it was determined this was because he had become delusional and believed that he was required to kill someone. If it's not clear by now, Jared was diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, and delusions from this are likely what pushed him to kill Gennaro. But
Dude, man, that's scary that people can just like walk around. I mean, anyone can just have it. It's not something you find until it's too late. It's not something that you can just diagnose or just scan someone with a little scanny device. At least not yet. Maybe we should develop that. Maybe we should look into scanny devices that can figure out this kind of thing before it happens.
Jared is happy to provide us with even more detail surrounding his motive.
People are stupid. Why get in a car with a stranger? What? No. That wasn't a stranger. That was his friend. Like he asked his friend if he could go to Walmart, and his friend was like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." And then he went to Walmart, and then he got shot in the head. That was it.
So you've been planning this for 2 days.
2 weeks, yes.
2 weeks.
But not with a selected individual, no.
Okay. And when did you get to the point where you knew it was going to be him?
That was 3 days prior to the incident.
And why him? Of all the kids in college here, why him?
I believed that he would have had the least impact, sir.
Oh my God!
On what?
I believed he didn't have many friends.
Holy shit, what a piece of shit! Jesus Christ, this is the same mindset of like, oh, we should just like, fuck the homeless. They don't have any family anyway. We should just like get rid of this, push them to another area. Like, yeah, I'm gonna kill him because he would have the least impact. Oh, I've never heard something so disgusting. I've never heard something so deranged and what a lunatic.
For many close friends, I should rephrase. And as as he is going missing, his absence would be less notable.
Jared was, of course, charged with first-degree murder, but was eventually found not guilty by reason of insanity.
What? Come on, man. Like, he's just laid everything out. At that point, how do you reduce the sentence? Reason of I mean, he is insane. That's not like it's a lie or anything like that.
Instead of receiving prison time, he would instead spend an indefinite amount of time in custody at a mental health facility where he would receive the treatment he should have had so much earlier.
How do you treat that though? Like, what do you do?
3 of these cases have been about criminals who confessed quickly, but there are many cases where the interrogation is almost instant, but for a very different reason. This 18-year-old suspect was brought in after allegedly hitting a cop with his car and was subsequently read his Miranda rights.
It is a criminal investigation. Obviously, you're not free to go because you have warrants for your arrest. I'm going to read your Miranda because it's very important you understand your rights. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Oh, okay. And that one they're
Do you
doing.
understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Yes, sir. Have these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? Yes, sir. I'm sorry? Say what did you have these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You don't want to talk to me? I just call my mom. Okay, you can call your mom at the jail.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right? It's like you're not supposed to talk to police officers without a lawyer or anything like that because they're just going to sit there and use all their, manipulation tactics and try and get you to say stuff. But Jesus Christ, I can't get over that last one, man. That was absolutely insane. I will say that it is, for the most part, you want like justice to be about rehabilitating the person that did the crime so that they can participate in society again and not be an insane, horrible person that's going to do crimes again. And a lot of crimes aren't necessarily things that you can't come back from, like stealing things, doing like fraud, sometimes maybe selling drugs. It's not necessarily something that you can't be rehabilitated from. But I don't know about that last guy. That guy who just shot his friend in the head. How do you rehabilitate that? You can't let someone like that out. You don't know 100% that they won't just do it again. He had no remorse whatsoever. No emotions. You need to just lock up forever. There always needs to be a way to lock people up forever. But I think most criminal justice should be about rehabilitation. If you assault someone, you can be rehabilitated. You can work your way back into society again. if you sell drugs, it's, you know, fuck it, if you sell marijuana, you shouldn't go to prison anyway. But